Have you ever wondered what silent sacrifices could be draining your health, peace, and freedom after 65 without you even realizing it? In this video, we're uncovering 5 things you should never give up for anyone once you've reached this empowering stage of life. These are the boundaries that protect your happiness, health, and independence, and ignoring them can cost more than you think. If you're over 65 or love someone who is, this could be the most important message you'll hear today. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring, life-changing content to help you live fully, freely, and on your terms. Let's dive in. Your future self will thank you. Lesson 1. Never sacrifice your health for others' comfort. After 65, health is not just a part of life, it's the foundation of everything you love and cherish. Think about it. When you feel strong and well, you enjoy your freedom, your peace, and the ability to do what makes you happy. But how often do we find ourselves sacrificing our health just to keep others comfortable? Maybe you've skipped a doctor's appointment because you didn't want to worry your family. Or you pushed through pain and exhaustion to help a friend or relative, telling yourself, it's just for now. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. But here's a question to ponder. What price are you really paying when you put others' comfort above your own well-being? Sacrificing your health might seem like a small, noble act, but it often leads to bigger problems down the road. Missing regular checkups, ignoring symptoms, or neglecting rest can cause small issues to turn into chronic conditions. It's like ignoring a tiny crack in your favorite vase. It might hold for a while, but eventually, it breaks. Your health is your most valuable asset. It's the key to independence, joy, and peace of mind. When you prioritize others over yourself to the point of exhaustion or illness, you risk losing the very ability to enjoy your life fully. Remember, being healthy doesn't mean being perfect, it means giving yourself the care and attention you deserve every single day. So, how can you protect your health without feeling selfish? It starts with understanding that self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Taking time for your doctor's visits, eating nourishing foods, getting regular exercise, and resting when your body tells you to are acts of kindness toward yourself and everyone who loves you. Here's another way to think about it. When you take good care of your health, you're actually doing a huge favor to those around you. You stay stronger, happier, and more present to enjoy the moments that matter, whether it's playing with grandchildren, traveling, or simply savoring a peaceful morning. Imagine the impact if everyone in your life started respecting your boundaries around health. You wouldn't have to feel guilty about putting yourself first, you'd be setting a powerful example that encourages others to value their well-being too. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss. In the next lesson, we'll explore a secret many overlook: how prioritizing your peace can transform your entire quality of life. Trust me, that insight will change the way you think about saying no forever. For now, ask yourself honestly, am I truly putting my health first, or am I sacrificing it quietly for others' comfort? If the answer worries you even a little, it's time to make a change. Your body, mind, and soul will thank you, and your loved ones will benefit too. Remember, taking care of yourself is the bravest and most loving thing you can do. You deserve to live a vibrant, healthy life where your needs matter just as much as anyone else's. Lesson 2. Never apologize for prioritizing your peace. After the age of 65, peace isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. It's the calm that restores your spirit, the quiet that lets you recharge, and the space where your true happiness can grow. But how often do you find yourself caught in endless calls, emotional drama, or obligations that drain you, all because you feel you have to say yes? Here's a question to pause on. When was the last time you truly prioritized your peace without feeling guilty or needing to apologize? If that question makes you stop and think, you're already on the path to change, and that's a good thing. So many of us grew up believing that peace was something you only earned after meeting everyone else's needs first. But after 65, the rules change. Your time and energy are precious. Not every request needs an answer. Not every family drama deserves your involvement. And certainly, not every phone call or invitation should disrupt your calm. Prioritizing peace means giving yourself permission to set boundaries. It's saying no when your soul says no, without feeling selfish or rude. It means choosing silence over conflict and rest over exhaustion. And yes, it means sometimes turning off your phone or stepping away from stressful situations even if others don't understand. Why is this so important? Because peace fuels your well-being. Without it, stress takes root, your health can suffer. And your joy becomes harder to find. And ironically, when you don't protect your peace, those around you might unknowingly lose it too, because tension and unrest ripple through families and friendships. Imagine what your life would look like if you guarded your peace like a precious treasure. How much more energy would you have? How much happier would you feel? What new possibilities might open up when you're not weighed down by unnecessary noise and conflict? Here's a little secret. Prioritizing your peace isn't just about avoiding discomfort, it's about creating space for joy, clarity, and connection on your terms. When you take care of your inner calm, you become more present, more patient, and more capable of loving yourself and others deeply. So, how do you start? Begin small. Practice saying no to one thing this week that drains you emotionally or mentally. Notice how it feels. Are you surprised by how liberating it is? Remember, you don't owe anyone an apology for protecting your peace. Your well-being comes first. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss. Coming up, we'll dive into why holding on to your independence after 65 is crucial, and how it empowers you to live life on your own terms. But for now, ask yourself this: am I willing to stand up for my peace, even if it means disappointing others? If you're hesitant, that's okay, it means this lesson is important. And taking even one small step toward protecting your peace will change everything. Remember, peace is not the absence of challenges, it's the ability to face life with a calm, steady heart. And after 65, you deserve nothing less than that. Lesson 3. Don't give up your independence for approval. After 65, independence isn't just a word, it's a lifeline. It's the freedom to make your own choices, to live on your own terms, and to enjoy the dignity that comes with self-reliance. But in a world where others often want to help or guide your decisions, it's easy to start losing sight of your own power. Have you ever felt pressured to change your lifestyle, your home, or your daily routines just to please someone else? Here's a question to reflect on. Are you living your life for yourself, or are you living to gain approval from others? That question can be a wake-up call, because sometimes we give up our independence without even realizing it, saying yes when we want to say no, or following advice that doesn't truly fit our values. At this stage in life, independence is precious because it represents your history, your choices, and your freedom to keep shaping your future. Whether it's choosing where to live, how to spend your days, or whom to spend them with, these decisions belong to you and you alone. Why is independence so critical? Because it nurtures your self-esteem, keeps your mind sharp, and fuels your motivation. When others try to take that away, even with the best intentions, it can feel like a loss of identity or control. And that loss often leads to frustration, sadness, and a sense of being trapped. It's important to remember that needing help isn't the same as giving up your independence. Asking for assistance when you need it is wise, but letting others dictate your life is a different story. You deserve to be the captain of your own ship, steering through this new chapter with confidence and clarity. Imagine how empowering it would feel to fully embrace your independence. You wake up each day making choices that honor your desires, values, and needs without worrying about others' judgments or expectations. That kind of freedom brings peace, joy, and a renewed sense of purpose. So, how do you hold on to your independence when others might not understand? It starts with setting clear boundaries and communicating them kindly but firmly. Let your loved ones know that while you appreciate their care, your independence is non-negotiable. Practice saying thank you for your concern, but I've got this, or I prefer to decide that for myself. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss. Up next, we'll explore how protecting your mental energy can transform your quality of life and keep negativity from stealing your joy. For now, consider this. Are you honoring your independence, or are you giving it away bit by bit to please others? If the thought stings, that's a sign it's time to take back control. Your independence is your gift to yourself, a symbol of your strength and the freedom to live fully. Remember, living independently after 65 isn't just about doing things alone. It's about doing what's right for you. Your life, your rules, your freedom. Lesson 4. Protect your mental energy from negativity. As we age, our mental energy becomes one of our most valuable resources. After 65, how you manage your thoughts, emotions, and the energy you allow into your life can deeply affect your happiness, health, and overall quality of life. Yet, many people underestimate how much negativity from others, the news, or even self-doubt can drain this precious mental energy. Think about your daily routine for a moment. How much time do you spend dealing with stressful conversations, worrying about things you cannot control, or replaying negative thoughts? Here's a question for you to reflect on. Are you consciously protecting your mental space? Or are you letting negativity slowly take over? Negativity is a silent thief. It doesn't always scream or shout, but it seeps into your mind like a slow leak in a tire. It can come from toxic relationships, relentless news cycles, or even the critical voice inside your head that tells you you're not enough or you can't do this anymore. Left unchecked, this negativity saps your motivation, clouds your judgment, and steals your peace. Protecting your mental energy means creating boundaries, not just physical, but emotional and psychological ones. It means choosing carefully what you consume daily, the people you interact with, the information you read or watch, and the thoughts you allow yourself to dwell on. Imagine what it would be like to wake up feeling mentally refreshed, not weighed down by worry or negativity. How much more would you enjoy your day? How much more energy would you have to focus on things that truly bring you joy and fulfillment? It's not always easy to let go of negativity, especially when it feels like it's everywhere. But here's the empowering truth. You have more control than you think. You can choose to turn off the news when it's overwhelming. You can decide to limit time with people who drain your energy. And you can learn to challenge negative self-talk with kindness and facts. Here's a simple practice to start. Each day, ask yourself, is this thought or interaction adding to my mental energy? Or is it taking away? If it's draining, it's okay to step back, redirect your attention, or even say no. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss. Coming up, we'll reveal why setting financial boundaries is essential to protect your dignity and freedom and how to do it without guilt. But before that, take a moment to ask yourself, what negativity am I allowing to occupy my mind, and what can I do today to protect my mental energy better? Your answer will be the first step toward reclaiming peace and joy. Remember, your mind is your sanctuary. Guard it carefully, nourish it with positive energy, and watch how your life transforms. Lesson 5. Never sacrifice financial boundaries for guilt. Money is more than just numbers in a bank account, it's your security, your freedom, and your peace of mind, especially after 65. Yet, many people find themselves sacrificing their financial boundaries out of guilt. Maybe it's helping family members who constantly ask for money, or feeling pressured to contribute beyond your means. But here's a question that's worth reflecting on. Are you protecting your financial independence, or are you allowing guilt to dictate your spending? Sacrificing your financial boundaries can seem like an act of love, but it often comes at a high cost. When you stretch yourself too thin, you risk your own stability and future comfort. It's like pouring water from an empty cup. You may help others temporarily, but eventually, you have nothing left for yourself. Financial security after 65 isn't just about saving money, it's about maintaining your dignity and freedom. When you have control over your finances, you can make choices that keep you safe, comfortable, and independent. But when guilt drives your decisions, you might feel trapped, anxious, and less in control. It's important to understand that saying no to financial requests doesn't mean you don't care. In fact, it means you care enough about yourself to protect what you've worked hard to build. Setting clear financial boundaries is an act of self-respect. It's about making sure you have what you need for your own well-being. Ask yourself, have I ever said yes to financial demands that left me stressed or uncertain about my own future? If the answer is yes, you're not alone, and recognizing this is the first step to change. Setting financial boundaries can feel uncomfortable at first. You might worry about disappointing loved ones or creating conflict. But it's better to have honest conversations than to sacrifice your peace and security. Explain your limits kindly but firmly, and remind yourself that true love and respect don't come with strings attached. Imagine the relief and empowerment you'll feel when you stop letting guilt control your money. Picture having the freedom to enjoy your retirement, support your health, and create joyful experiences without constant worry about your finances. The next step holds something you definitely don't want to miss. After this, we'll explore a bonus mindset shift that can elevate your health, peace, and freedom to a whole new level. For now, reflect on this. Are you honoring your financial boundaries, or have you allowed guilt to erode your security? Your answer can guide you toward stronger boundaries and a more confident, worry-free life. Remember, protecting your financial boundaries is protecting your freedom, and freedom is the greatest gift you can give yourself after 65. Conclusion: if you found even one of these lessons helpful today, I'd love to hear from you. What resonated the most with you? Maybe it was protecting your health, setting boundaries, or reclaiming your peace. Your thoughts matter. Sharing your experience not only helps you reflect but also inspires others in our community facing the same challenges. So, please take a moment to drop a comment below. Your story could be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And don't forget, if you benefited even a little, like, share, and subscribe to stay connected for more empowering content designed just for you. Let's keep supporting each other on this journey.